Shalom to Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Sabo, a community rabbi in Dallas, Texas.
Shalom, Yoni.
We're here to talk about a special and unique voyage that you were part of, trying to find the Para Aduma, the red heifer.
So first, indeed, it's a very unique experience. It's not something that I do. I don't have a degree or a title in finding red heifers around the world. But I was approached by the Mikdash Institute, telling me, "Listen, we gotta send you about 2.5 hours away from Dallas. There's a farmer named Donald, and he claims to have 5 red heifers, and you gotta go down there to check it out." And
now, when you say to check it out, is to examine the cows according to very strict Halacha criteria.
Correct. It has to meet different standards, and for example, it has to be completely red. So you might find 5 black hairs on the tail, and the cow that looked amazingly red from far, but when you check that thing, you find out that it's not completely red. And I guess that if finding a red heifer was so easy, we would have tons of them by now.
And now the farmer Donald Farrell is also joining us from Texas, USA. Hi, Donald. Tell us about the experience.
It's been a wonderful experience. Meeting Rabbi Samba and his fellow rabbi that came with him, and getting to speak with the rabbi there in Jerusalem through interpretation. And they had to look at a lot of photographs and a lot of videos, and they certainly were thorough, took their time examining the heifers. I think it took them about 8 hours to examine them all, because they were being very thorough, looking for any black hairs, white hairs, and any blemishes that might be on their hide.
So what will you take with you from this unique process that you were part of?
I guess there's several things. I have trouble ascribing things to coincidence, because I do believe in God and I know how he works. And so for someone to call me up and ask me for an unblemished heifer, in probably the only year that I've ever had an unblemished heifer, was a little bit astounding. And, normally I'd weigh and put ear tags in the babies the day that they're born. And just so happened that this year I had 5 heifers that didn't happen. And so for me to think it's coincidence, I can't believe that. I think that God has a hand in it.
We understand that your candidates were rejected. Will you be on the lookout for more in the future?
When I go out there to check them the day they're born, I'll probably be pretty thorough myself, looking to see if there's any white hairs or black hairs, and maybe not tag those that look pretty clean.
Donald, I hear that you've always loved Israel. This experience strengthened this feeling?
I'm blessed, I'll say that, and I'm overwhelmed a little bit and having trouble speaking right now, but I didn't always believe in God, and since I have believed in God, I've been so grateful for the nation of Israel, because it has preserved the history of God and God's people for so many centuries and millennia. And it's just hard to be critical of people that have done that for so long and for so well.
Okay, Donald, thank you, and all the best.
You as well.
Back to Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Saba. Rabbi Saba, what could you tell us about the meeting with Donald and the farmers?
I would like to say first I was amazed. Donald and Drew were there waiting for us. Texas. It was on a Sunday, so they took their own free time to do it. They were so excited. They were excited because they said something amazing. When I asked him, because I didn't pay him for that visit, I didn't pay him for his time. It's Sunday, it's the day off, and they said they're just excited from the opportunity to help Am Israel. They said, we know that if we bless you, we will be blessed. We believe in it. We believe in that quote, as the pasuk said. As the pasuk says, "Mevarchecha baruch v'orerecha arur." Those who bless you will be blessed, and vice versa. And so they were super excited. They said, we know that we're going to be blessed by God. And I told them, listen, fellas, Rather, if we find a red heifer here today, or we end up, just seeing all these cute cows and getting really close with them, but just the effort that you guys, put out your time, willing to do that, opening your farm, your ranch for visitors, helping us with, sifting through the cows and checking them and holding them down. Just for that effort, I'm sure you'll bring a blessing from Hashem upon you guys. And we gave Donald the kippah that we brought with us, and he took off the cowboy hat and he put the kippah on, and he was literally crying.
Are you very disappointed that the cows were not kosher in terms of para aduma at the end, or was the experience worth it?
Look, the experience was a lot of it all, and it was, again, it was a very unique thing, and it sounds so easy, right? When I got the phone call, you're gonna go and check the cow, take a look, and you're talking about the cows, the heifers were 3 months old, all right, but they already weigh 300 pounds. And not, they are not really cooperative. They don't care about, hey, there's a bunch of there's a rabbi and his crew from Dallas, so the cows are kicking and moving, and the mother cow was not happy from the heifers being taken away, and so the whole thing was surreal. You got to pet down the cow and literally go hair by hair, and we brought a whole crew. So we can document every cow. So we can make video. We can film every cow and take pictures, literally of every single spot, and pet it down and check it from above, from the bottom. We were on a Zoom call with Rabbi Ariel from Machon HaMikdash, from the Mikdash Institute, and I was, with one hand petting the cow and pouring some water on the cow, talking to the cow, good girl, you're doing good. And putting my phone underneath, showing the rabbi from Israel, showing the cow at the bottom and the top, having some legal halachic discussions on the spot. It was an amazing experience,
So Rabbi Samba, you'll be available again if there's another red heifer seeking mission.
Oh, of course. This is amazing. It's a beautiful thing. And when you see the cow from far, you say to yourself, "Oh my God, it's a red cow," because the cow looks red. And as you get closer, and then you start to find a spot here or a spot there, it takes about half an hour to cover one cow. Wow. And we had to cover 5. And it was a beautiful Sunday.
Okay, Rabbi Yitzchak Meir Sabo, a community rabbi in Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Yoni. Thank you for the interview.